Hey guys, my name's Matt Hunter. Today we're going to be talking about the problem with social media. I think this is something that a lot of people don't think about because it's so prevalent in our society today, and everyone's just using it 24/7, and no one really stops and takes a minute to really think about what the problem could be with this this service that's so just such a big part of our lives. So the first thing I think that is a problem with social media is that people can become disconnected. And what I mean by that is that people get so used to communicating through these services that it may become hard for them to communicate in real life. And they lose the feeling of a connection to another person, and it's hard for them to develop real relationships. And everything is all about what they're doing on their smartphones. The second problem I see with social media is the false sense of accomplishment it can give to some people. Um, Basically, the people who create social media try to make it as addictive as possible. As with anyone creating any product, you want people to use it. Um, but the way it works is it can give you a false sense of reward or accomplishment. Receiving likes and attention on social media can release a chemical called dopamine in your brain, and which is reserved for like real life accomplishments. And I mean, getting likes on a picture isn't really real life accomplishments, and so it can make you feel like you're kind of doing something when you're really not doing anything. Another problem I see with some people and social media use is the comparing of yourself to others. People might see someone on social media who's very popular, gets a lot of attention, and think, why can't I be like them? You know, and then you try to live up to those expectations, and they're just not realistic, and they're not you. That person is them, you are you. You have to find your own niche. You can't try to be something you're not. And one last problem I see with social media is the desire for more. Like I see a lot of people using it, and it's not there's never enough. There's no means to an end. It's just you post a picture, you post a tweet, you get some attention, but once the feeling fades, once the attention fades, then you're on to something else. You got to create something else. You need to come up with a better picture, a cooler looking picture to get more attention again, and it's almost like a never-ending cycle. And I think people get too lost like using these services, and they're not experiencing real life in the moment. They're not paying attention to the things actually happening right in front of them. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Um, I know some people might agree, some might disagree. Really, it depends on the person. This doesn't apply to everyone. These problems don't apply to everyone. Some people use social media every day, and they're doing fine in real life. So I'm not saying this is like across the board. Just in certain people, I see these problems with social media. Thanks.